Hi. I'm sure by now a lot of you are convinced that I just want people to think I'm white. But that's not the case, man. I'm this international world. That's actually just a joke because people... Anywho, that's actually just a joke because people seem to think that I'm from everywhere. And people from everywhere seem to like me. So I'm just making a little joke about it. But do you know what? Fine. Let me stop trying to be polarizing and tell you stories about people thinking I'm from elsewhere in the world. There people think I'm Jamaican. Like, a lot of people think I'm Jamaican or Caribbean in general, like from all different countries. But like, the two that I get the most are the DR, Jamaica, and then I get a lot of Brazil, but that's South America. So that'll have its own video, don't worry. But yeah. And like, people say, oh, your face doesn't look very African. And so I was telling people who are from where I'm from, ethnically, the southeastern Nigeria, the Igbo land in it, and like, they say this too, whether it be someone who is light or dark, they'll say this too. And so I was trying to think, what is the commonality there? What is the commonality there? Why do people keep saying that? Just checking it's recording. And it's because a lot of us have smaller facial features. So like black features that take up a smaller percentage of the face. And so that look apparently is more associated with them than us. Okay, like the typical West African face is like associated with being very large. And so those of us who have smaller faces are, often associated with being from elsewhere. Which, I mean, if they are the people who are more associated with this, fair enough. Because at the end of the day, there are lots of people from a background that share a certain feature set. And lots of people from another background that share a different feature set. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to argue that. However, it's the way people like go about saying why they thought that it looked different. Yeah, in the features. It's like some people can sound almost like they're trying to insult, especially when it's someone who like they don't know. Like, it's someone who's trying to guess where you're from, and they said that they could tell that you are like, oh yeah, I can tell that you, and like someone trying to say that they can tell that you're Caribbean because like you don't look like those Africans. Huh? Wow, not only are you wrong, but you're also rude. It's sentences like these that kind of get us a bit offended. There's no problem with somebody thinking you're from somewhere else. I mean, I find it quite funny. Because I'm not very I think I hang on to these stories mostly because I'm not a very mysterious individual. I mean, look at the videos I make. I'm not mysterious, babe. I'm not. This is my one bit of mystery. Not everyone can figure out where I'm from just by looking at me. No, I'm playing. But no, I'm not very mysterious still. So I just find it funny. But yeah, obviously you don't want your actual background to be insulted. However, devil's advocate here, someone might say, why does it matter if you and yours, so you and your people don't, you and yours, like your family or some of your family friends as well, have this kind of face? You have a face that's more associated with them than you. It's like, they're like, why do you care? At the end of the day, it's not your face. That's interesting. It's like, why do you care? I mean, you shouldn't go around it. First of all, I mean, beauty is about facial harmony, not the size of the features. It's how each feature sits together. So someone can have a face full of very wide features and the face will be harmonious. And someone who can have a face full of very small features and it won't be harmonious. But like, you're attached, by default, you are attached to your countries, both of ethnic origin and of nationality. You're attached to them. So you don't want anyone cussing that because it still feels like they're cussing you, even if it isn't yours. But maybe we should work on feeling this less while also acknowledging that nobody should be getting insulted. But that's a bit kumbaya-ish. You know, I tried to stay away from saying these kind of world peace talking points because, well, I'm a bit nihilistic when it comes to this kind of stuff. I don't believe we're going to get to this point where nobody ever says anything bad about anyone's face, or no group of people ever insult each other. But it shouldn't be so common and bold. Which, no, I was about to say it's becoming less so, but that would have been a lie. But it's less socially acceptable. But yeah, it still happens. But anyway, I'm your local Jamaican woman. Changing my name from Cece to Shantae. Yeah, that's me. Shantae now. Shantae would need the last name. Shantae Sinclair from Portmore. Sorry, I can't do accent. But yeah, I told you I got 100 of these. It's not just the white ones. I just like to trigger people. I mean, at the end of the day, they are as true as these ones, and obviously they happen a lot. In fact, one that I want to get into is the people thinking that I'm from different countries, just nationality wise. Yeah. Like, you'll be surprised the amount of people who for some reason think I'm Canadian. They think I'm from the 6. Okay, not sure where you got that, but cool. Yeah. So, I'll be back, man. I got 100 of these.